And I thought that one of the more interesting topics that I always find myself like in these conversations was when we were talking about like as you said, polyamory, but also like ethical non-monogamy, consensual ethical non-monogamy, right? So it's like nobody's cheating on each other. But also, I think where you guys took it to another step with it was like, oh, well, it's all good. You can see who you want to, but I got to vet them. There are rules to this. I got to know who this person is and whether or not they should be. Like, no one's thinking about like how everything isn't the same for everybody. And I was like, oh, they really wrote that in there. Yeah.
Well, we were in the writer's room for season 2, and someone brought it up, one of the writers. And I thought they made it up. I was like, so we're going to make up something on the show, guys? Like, come on now, you know? And they're like, no, this is really big right now, Dijon. And I was like, I had to go look into it. And I started questioning it. Like, I was like, wait, what is this? Is this a thing? We're doing this? Wait, is this work? You know, so as we were writing it and creating the season, we were learning as the characters were learning.
Yeah.
Misha doesn't know if she wants to do it or not.
Right.
Nicole sometimes doesn't know if it works for her or not.
Right.
But the cool part is like, hopefully, you know, our audience is primarily Black.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know it. A lot of people didn't know it. Maybe they didn't know it. So then maybe they thought for some reason they just wanted to have a hall pass. Maybe they want a little more than just that hall pass. And they'll have a conversation now.
Right, like it's like everybody's always like, well, if it's that one person, like, well, you know, if Idris came in the room, girl, then you know, then you're gonna get the pass. Like, you know, but it's like maybe people just are okay. I don't know. What do you?
The man at the Equinox, and the man at the gym, and the man at the Food for Less, and the man at
not the Food for Less. Well, there is a man at the Food for Less that is actually
exactly. Yeah, you're like, come on, just Idris, come on, get out of here,
exactly.
Get out of here.
Like, what are we gonna do? No, but look, here's my take on that too. Like, and this is a little bit random, but I'm just saying. I always have to say this, and I just needed somewhere to say it. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like if you're at a point in a relationship, or if you're the type of person that like goes through phones and like, you know, you're like, you know, why is you calling my man or why is you calling my girl, whatever the case may be. Like, if you're doing that but still staying with the individual and you're not going anywhere, there might be some space for you to think about entertaining ethical non-monogamy because you ain't going nowhere. You're just making yourself mad and still dealing with this thing. So if it's really a violation, then don't deal with it. But if you're going to continue to deal with it, why stretch yourself out when you're in it?
I agree. I think one of my favorite quotes is, we accept the love we think we deserve. You know, so I think a lot of times people think that, like, I've been in a relationship before and all we had was sex. So the idea of them being sexual with somebody else was a game changer for me, because if we don't have that, what do we have? Vice versa, dating my best friend, I would be with you even if we weren't fucking. So at that point, it changes your viewpoint on like why I'm here. So I'm not leaving for sex. I'm not here for sex. So it kind of, again, it's not a one size fits all approach, even for the human. Like I might be okay with this here, not here. You know, it's very like fluid.